Rock and roll, this song got to number 57 in August 1982. Rock and roll. River, river in the jungle, river in the jungle, in my dugout canoe. Floating, floating down the river, floating down the river in my dugout canoe. Hazards, meet a lot of hazards, meet a lot of hazards in my dugout canoe. Dealing with the hazards, dealing with the hazards in my dugout canoe. Steam spiders webs, jungle creepers overhead. Heat steam spiders webs, jungle creatures overhead. Look left, look right, look left, look right. Spider bomb by jungle right. River, river in the jungle, river in the jungle in my dugout canoe. Floating, floating down the river, floating down the river in my dugout canoe. Animals look hungry, look left and right. The animals look hungry, look out for the man-sized bite. The animals look hungry, look left and right. The warriors look hungry, look out for the man-sized, out for the man-sized, out for the man-sized bite. Oh, river, river, jungle, dugout canoe. Floating, floating river, dugout canoe. Hazards, meet a lot of hazards, meet a lot of hazards in my dugout canoe. Dealing with the hazards, dealing with the hazards in my dugout canoe. Steam spiders web, jungle creepers overhead. Heat steam spiders web, jungle creepers overhead. Heat steam spiders web, jungle creepers overhead. Heat steam spiders web. Jungle, river in the jungle in my dugout canoe. Floating, floating down the river, floating down the river in my dugout canoe. Look out for the man's size, 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 right? Okay, there we go. So, I mean, I remember that song about 1982, and it only got to number 57, so it's kind of odd. It must have been getting played on the radio quite a bit, you know. I do remember it. Was it on Top of the Pops? Could have been on Top of the Pops. Anyway, I've got the pick disc. I picked up the picture disc. There's the picture disc there, which I got for 30p or something like that on yesterday. So I thought, okay, interesting. I had a listen, and there we go. I'll go through the chords. I put a capo on the first fret just because I didn't want to be bothered playing the chord of B. So I put a cap on the first fret. So D, D-O, river in the jungle, A and A7 and D, D, yeah, and a down at A and then A7 and D, D, yeah, in the jungle, beats a lot of hazards in my A7 D, D, baby, down up by A and then A7 and D, then D, B flat, A, and D, B flat, and A, and D. So it's them heat steam spiders web, B flat, A and a D, steam spiders web, B flat, A, And stay on the D. Look right, look left, look right. A7, spider bomb by the jungle light. River, river in the jungle, river in the jungle, in my dugout to live. Floating, floating down the river, floating down the river, in my dugout to live. Animals look hungry, look left, look right. It's a D there, and then B flat. Animals look hungry, and A for the man-sized bite, and the A, D, look hungry, look left, look right. B flat, look hungry, look A for the man-sized, A for the man-sized, A7 bites. Oh yeah, yeah. So in fact, effectively, that's all the ingredients that you need to play the song, you know. At the end, it's longer. Like, man size up, the 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 man size up. River in the jungle, river in the jungle, river down a canoe. Floating, floating down the river, floating down the river in my dugout canoe. Floating down the river in my dugout canoe. So there it is. Only got to number 57, but then it's higher than I've ever got to. So sort of walk towards the camera with me picture disc, which probably cost a few bob at the time, 1982. Anyway, rock and roll. There it is.